Looking good. Hey there, you guys. What's going on? All right, so let me blow up here. Hi. So I am doing this really cool upgrade right now on my Irig Keys IO, and I thought, you know what? They are going to really be thrilled because I'm going to do a tutorial for you guys. And you know, not only that, I did an open box on this beautiful thing when I received it before I left to come back to Canada. And it's taken me a long time to get back to setting this up in the computer since I've been back here. So I thought this was a great time for me to do a little series. So this series is actually going to live, even though I'm live right now, like on Instagram and Facebook, this series is going to live on my YouTube channel at Jacqueline Jax on YouTube. So if you want to watch the whole series from the open box to this, which is the update, and I'm telling you about the system and why I find it to be the best one so far, and everything in between. Hey there, look at that. I have people saying hi to me already. That is so cool. I love it. Hey. So yeah, so this is, I just really love this. Now, listen, I fully intend to do the C block as well, because we did talk about the C block before, and the C block is amazing. It's really great. I still think, though, honestly, for the average songwriter out there who needs a full scope of equipment, and for somebody who just really loves songwriting and has a Mac, I would go with the Irig Keys IO, and here's why. One, because the deal on it, first of all, it's like half the price. It is such a good deal on this for what it is. Secondly, this microphone that you guys are hearing me with right now is plugged in to the Irig Keys IO. So when you look at this back, and let me give you guys a, let's see if I can give you a little bit better view by switching my camera. Okay, there you are. So right here, you can see there are different ports and things available. Now, the thing that makes this really great and different is the fact that it has a phantom powered microphone port. So I have the Shure mic plugged into it. So you're actually hearing me speak through the Shure microphone, which is pretty cool. And it's got gain control and also phantom power, like I said. So I feel like this one is way more efficient and even better for songwriters because of that alone, right? Because it's such a powerful tool, and like, wow, it's incredible. But on top of it, let me tell you what it comes with, just so that we're on the same page with this. So first of all, it's called the Irig Keys IO 49 key. Secondly, it's a total music production system and controller. So it's going to plug right into your Mac. And if you notice, the latest upgrade right now for Mac, for the system is like you've got so many controls right now at your fingertips in Mac. Like if I were to pull up what is currently running on Mac, if you get Logic Pro X, it's incredibly powerful. Logic Pro alone is already collaborating or working with your iPad, and it's becoming even better and more powerful than Ableton. So I really do think that, and I have Pro Tools in my studio behind me, but I'm literally leaving that behind and entirely going to be working on Logic Pro for everything. And I think that if you're going to be working with Logic Pro, I think this is probably, one of the best and most economical and full scope tools for a songwriter to have. Now I have the 49 key. It does come in a 25, I think it's 25 key, but the 49 key is such a great deal, and why not have the 49 key, you know, unless you don't have space. Now let's just go through the basics that it says right here on the page, and I'm gonna minimize myself for a second so that you guys can see more of this. Now, first of all, look at the price. Right now on the IK Multimedia website, you can buy it directly from them for $159.99. That's crazy because in comparison, let's just pull it up on Amazon. On Amazon right now, it is $469.68 if you are in Canada, and like 200, I think that makes 200 and something if you're on the American Amazon. So, I mean, I put up affiliate links if you really want to go through Amazon. Maybe you just want to try it out and have the ability to return it if it shouldn't work out, right? I believe you can check the policy on IK Multimedia and see if they allow that too. I know on Amazon they for sure do. So, you know, maybe you like to buy on Amazon and you just feel more comfortable buying on Amazon. You can still do it there. But, I mean, look at the deal right now on the IK Multimedia site. I mean, it's $159.99. That is totally awesome, right? So the Irig Keys IO is the music production system and controller. It is only available on the market that it's the only one that integrates 25 or the 49 full-size keys. They do feel like weighted keys. Now, they're not as weighted, right, as my Roland Juno, but this is like thousands of dollars. For what this is, these are fabulous keys. It's really, really well made, yet it's really, really light and portable. And if you really want things light and portable, you can go on YouTube and see what the 25 key looks like, because literally the guy's roaming down the street with a skateboard, taking it with him. And you know, it just doesn't get any easier than that. Not only that, but this also comes with this right here. And what this does is it allows you to use your iPad with it. So you can get everything right on the iPad with this, and it's pretty cool. You can use it with your iPad. So basically take your iPhone, take your iPad with you, and you don't even need to have your computer. But these days, if you have, I think the ultimate setup, right, is going to be like an iPad, possibly an iPhone or an iPad or both, and then having your main computer, which I'm sitting right in front of, which I'm doing this live stream on for you guys right now. So that's like the ultimate setup, because everything's compatible. It all rolls together. You can take this wherever you go. And whatever you do on your iPad or iPhone later, you can basically get it right into Logic Pro. So, you know, it's so simple. And I always I'm looking for ways to not let technology get in my way. You know what I mean? I'm a big person that loves to not have technology be a pain. I want technology to make things easier, make things faster. So this does that for me. This really does provide that kind of workflow and workspace for me. And I think that's why I find it a little more suited for like every songwriter, no matter what genre you're writing in. Now, there is even more to this. Okay, this is just like the tip of the iceberg. So it says full-size keys together with fully fledged professional audio interface. The interface is built in, and like I said, you have the powered microphone port, which is huge. Phantom power, big. That means you can use all your professional miking equipment and no problem, right? Then it features 24-bit audio up to 96 kilohertz sampling rate, balanced stereo headphone outputs. So my headphones right now actually are plugged in behind here, right into the back. So what I have plugged into them is my Sony's. And by the way, I still have to give you guys a review, and I'm going to do a video review of the Sony's. The 7509s are my favorite ones so far. I have had Shure send me headphones. I have had the Bear just recently. I mean, like, headphones are kind of a nightmare, right? But I always go back to these Sony's every single time. So anyway, let's not digress. Combo input jack for line instruments and mic inputs with phantom power. So like I said, so I'm actually showing you right now on the screen exactly what's on the IK Multimedia website so that you can see it really clearly, and you can see how incredibly powerful this thing actually is. It's got touch sensitive programmable sliders here that allow you to do, you know, like pitch control. You can even create kind of like a reverb. So, you know, the thing with the C board, which I do love, is the fact that it works on 5 touch responses, right? So you can actually roll your fingers on it. You can do a lot. So that's what that does. But for a lot of people, they don't really feel comfortable in that environment, and they want a keyboard controller with a lot more to offer than just one kind of sound. And the C board, I love it, but it's for one, I think, for one main kind of sound. It's a very kind of, it creates a flow and a reverby kind of wavy, you know what I mean, type of flow in your music and your instrument. And it is really, really cool. And you can do the syncopated kind of hand movements, but still, I still think this is the better overall controller. I think that's more of a specific controller workstation that, you know, it's just fun to play with, right? And certainly if you can get them both, then awesome, get them both. But you're talking about like an $850 investment compared to this investment that is only $159.99 right now, which I think is insane. Because even when I first got this, I think it was over $200. So it definitely has gone down in price. So it also says together with an audio interface, Irig Keys IO. Also packs all the controls you would expect from a premium controller, including velocity-sensitive, multicolored pads and programmable touch-sensitive sliders, which I showed you right here, buttons and knobs for unique expressiveness and fast workflow. Both Irig Keys IO25 and the 49 are also the smallest full-size keys on the market, making them the best solution for working in small spaces and ideal when it comes to having a controller for traveling musicians, which everybody is, right? Everybody is. It's really cool because who doesn't really need more space? I mean, this is a very large desk, honestly, right? And you can see that there is not much more room than this. I can no way fit my beautiful Roland on my desk and be able to work with it without having it all shelved up. So this being an alternate that I can take into any studio with me, I can take over to like collaborate with somebody. I can just work outside with it. Like literally it's springtime, you know, this and my iPad are coming outside with me, right? And if you want even more portability, get the 25. You know what I mean? The 25 is even better. So overall, I just am blown away with what this does offer. And I always wanted to make this video for you and talk to you really honestly about how I feel about it, because I have reviewed so many controllers myself, and I have looked at so many different systems that I still think that overall I have seen the most flexibility coming from this specific controller. And I really loved it for that same reason. You know what I mean? All right, so next, what else? This is the only controller with an audio interface. As far as I know, it really is. I don't know if in the last year there are some others, but I have not seen them yet. I only know there to be this one. If there is, please leave it below and I'll look at it, because I think that this is the only one that's portable, has all of these features, comes with the plugins that I'm going to tell you about in a second, also has the phantom power microphone, and has the audio interface. I'm pretty sure this is the only one. It additionally comes with so much, which is way cool, because it comes, they really give you everything. And you'll notice that when you get it, it comes with a cord, a USB that plugs directly into your computer. You don't have to do anything. Literally, you just plug it into the computer, you pull up your DAW, and bam, you're already good to work. Now, it doesn't really work the same with Ableton, because Ableton is a whole nother animal, right? But I did notice that it works well, really, really well with GarageBand and Logic Pro. So if you are a Mac user or you're thinking about getting to be a Mac, get this, because you're not going to get anything with the bundles that are included in this that are going to give you the flexibility and also that portability, whether you work on a laptop or the Mac. So you can literally do, if you want to get really fancy, you can do the Mac 27-inch, you know, the Retina 5K is awesome. You could go with like the i9, 8 gigabytes of memory, and then just upgrade it yourself. You just buy the upgrade off of Amazon, so that way you're not paying like $600,000, $700,000 to upgrade your RAM, and when you can get it for like a couple of $100 on Amazon, and maybe even you can go all out and upgrade it to the highest capacity for $900. Where on Mac, if you get it right out of the box when you order it, it's literally like an extra I think it's an extra $2,000 to get it fully loaded. But I know for a fact the Retina 5K 27-inch, which I have, has a port in the back that you can open up and you can upgrade your own gigabytes. Yes, so you can buy your RAM. And then that will run this plenty. I mean, really, you would have to be doing so much more to need more than that. Do you need a Mac Pro? No, you really don't need a Mac Pro. The Retina 5K is totally fine. It's great. There's no latency. You don't have to worry about anything. It really does work right out of the box right away for everybody. And I think it's great. And it holds all the plugins really well. So that's what is on this computer. I wanted to show you guys that. Also, the computer I'm sitting next to, which is my Mac notebook, my Mac Pro notebook, this is probably even more powerful than this Mac. And this is awesome, like a dream to have. But like I said, this unit is built for portability, which means you can do everything on your iPhone or your iPad. So literally, you could go and get an open box iPad from Best Buy for maybe $500-$600, and you would be on the road to greatness with being able to fully produce your sounds right off of your iPad and then upload it directly to the internet and use like DistroKid or something, and even you could outsource your editing process if you wanted to. Like if you wanted to master with somebody else who really knows mastering well, you could outsource your mastering, then get the tracks back and literally just upload them through DistroKid, and then you got them everywhere, right on Spotify, right on everything, and you're good. You're already making money and and bringing in royalties. Okay, so what else are we looking at here? So I think you can read a lot of this on the website about the details. Because it's a lot of what I think I've just described to you. Let's go to what it comes with. This is where they talk about perfect for mobile, great with the computers. It's battery operated, by the way. You don't need a battery if you're plugged into your computer. There's a switch in the back that allows you to turn it off. It allows you to go to battery power or USB. It just works like literally with two AA batteries. It's like insane. And then there's an optional power supply adapter. So if you'd rather use that, you can use that. Otherwise, just plug it into your laptop or your computer and you're good to go. Here's where it shows you guys that, like, the comparison of the sizes from the 49 key to the 25 key. You can see where the 25 key is really good, because if you're going to be like skateboarding around or running around or going to the beach or whatever, that is really good to have, because it does essentially all the same things. And you have a pitch slider, so it's not, you can't change the pitch. It's got everything on the 25 that it has on the 49. So there's no real difference other than if you just prefer to have the length and all of the keys, or if you don't mind and you don't have the space, then definitely get the 25. Okay, so now let's talk about the software, because the software is what I'm about to upgrade. So like, if you look, you're always supposed to set up with xkey Multimedia every time you get something from them. You always want to set up a account with them so that you can have all of the resources. Now you can see right here, I just finished doing the firmware update, and the firmware update came out on 4/30 of this year. So I just did it now. You would just click download and then it just downloads it. It gives you instructions to turn it on and off, shut down the phantom power, put the phantom power back on, and then restart it. And that's it. It's really that simple. It's always going to be accessible in here in your own in your own area. So this right now is my product area inside of iK Multimedia. And you can see that all of these plugins like Sample Tank, T-Rax, Philharmonic 2, Sample Tank 3, Syntronic. This is the iK Multimedia 49 key. T-Rax, all of these amplitudes, all of these are plugins from iK Multimedia. So now if we go back to their website and we look through professional software ready to go, Irig Keys.io comes with the largest selection of software and apps amongst any comparable controller. While reduced or light versions of software are generally bundled with other controllers, Irig Keys.io includes a staggering quantity of value of full software. Listen closely, guys, because this is insane. This is what I can't believe. And I think this truly has, I have thought that this truly shows that iK Multimedia has always cared about musicians first. And that's why I've always done reviews for them. And I've not only enjoyed all their products, like I'm sitting in front of the iLoud speaker right now that they sent me. And I can't even tell you, this thing is amazing. I love it. It's still perfect. I brought it to the pool with me. I brought it to the beach with me. It's gone in the car with me. It's crazy. I love it to death. I think it's like one of the best things, one of the best speakers that they've ever made. But aside from the fact that I have a really good relationship with them and they've always supported AVA Live Radio, I truly think that they have always provided artists with so much more than you've paid, you know, and this is one of those cases. Now, if you think in terms of $159.99, that's the current price on ikmultimedia.com, and you look at the amount of software, they're giving you like hundreds of dollars worth of software. I mean, like, I think this is about $500 or over $500 worth of software that comes with it. So here's what comes with it. It comes with the full version, not the the light version of Sample Tank 4 SE Sound and Groove Workstation. It comes with T-Rax 4 Deluxe Mix and Mastering Suite. It comes with Syntronic Pro V Vintage synthesizers, and they are amazing. Like literally, I heard in Syntronic the same sounds that you get in the Roland Juno and the Roland System 1. And the System 1 synthesizer is like $850. But yet Syntronic Pro V vintage synthesizers, they're amazing. They make all the sounds right there at your fingertips within your DAW. And you can also access them on your iPhone and your iPad, don't forget, because this works with your iPhone and your iPad. And this is where I think that this system really pulls apart from the other systems that I've reviewed and that I've seen. And if I were having to make a choice, I still would choose this one as the #1 piece of hardware to get, you know, if I were just writing songs and wanting to produce, you know, my own stuff in the studio. This is still, I think, the top of what's available out there today. The other thing that it comes with is the Miroslav Philharmonic 2 CE, which is orchestration, and it's amazing. Like all of the samples are so good. It's a workstation for the Mac PC. Irig Keys.io includes 13 full plugins as well, 3 instruments, and 10 dynamic and EQ audio processors, over 5,000 sounds, and 43 gigabytes of samples. That is roughly 10 times more than the closest competitor. And it truly is. I don't see anything like that. Now, when it comes to the it's not apples to apples, right? It's kind of like apples to oranges, because when you look at this and then you compare it to the C Block by Raleigh, yes, that comes with an amazing group of sounds, but they're entirely different. That's not the same. So like it would be like you would get this first and then you would go and get the Raleigh and start learning that for a different application and a different set of sounds. I think that if you wanted to get fancy, you should get them both because I think they both look really cool and interesting. I know for sure, though, that this is the #1 choice for me. I think that this just comes with everything. It will load up your studio alone for $159.99. Think about it. You're getting all of these sounds and samples, and you can see if you go to the website and you start reviewing all of these, it is an amazing package. I mean, it says, plus for iPhone and iPad users for full version of Sample Tank, Syntronic, all of the things I told you, also including with a staggering value of 750 pounds, 49 key versions, and over 550 pounds for 25 key versions. Just added to your preferred DAW or powerful free composing tool like GarageBand and make entire compositions in any music style, acoustic, electric, or electronic, and any genre right out of the box. And it really is right out of the box. Let's see. What else can I tell you? Irig Keys I/O work universally with all types of devices, whether mobile, laptop, or desktop, which I already told you guys. iPads and iPhones, definitely compatible, and not only compatible, but travelable. Yeah, I think I went through all of it. Now you're seeing right now on the screen the different things that come with it. And you can also get additional travel bags. So travel bag is kind of cool too. I didn't even think about that because I keep it in the studio. But if you look at this list of features, I mean, it's incredible. And it works with the Logic Pro. I love it. Very, very good. All right. So as far as upgrading and getting into the system controls, all you have to do, as you can see, is you just go into your own My Product user area, and when they have uploads, when they have downloads or resources available for you, it will show up in here. So you would just basically click, this is for Windows or Mac, you just click to download. I'm just going to show you how it downloads one of them. You go up as soon as it's ready into the downloads folder, and you'll just open the folder, and then bam, it just automatically loads. And then when you go to your, let's see, your Logic Pro, you'll go into Logic Pro, open that. It's probably not going to be in there yet, but you'll be able to start your project and you'll see the samples available right in there. And the same thing for your iPad, you're going to want to just go and get the app. And that's going to tell you all about it in the startup guide from IK Multimedia. So it's pretty self-explanatory. They literally walk you through everything, but it is plug and play, and it's made for iPhone, iPad, iPods, and Macs. Pretty cool. All right, so that's my second video in this series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked this little walkthrough of what's going down with this piece of equipment, because I've been really impressed with it and I really love it. And I just want to thank IK Multimedia for sending it to me. I think it's been amazing. It's very impressive, and I've really enjoyed playing with it so far. I'm really excited to get it loaded up to the computer here in Canada where I am now, so that I can start messing about with it and stuff. And I'll be doing more videos about how it works, tearing through each one of those plugins and letting you guys hear the samples and letting you guys see exactly what's going on with this thing, because honestly, you're going to be so impressed and so excited. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel over on YouTube if you guys want to catch the rest of the videos for sure. I think you're going to be really excited to see what it does, because it's just a wonderful, wonderful controller to have. And for those of you who write songs, leave me a comment below. I want to see what you're writing. Definitely interested in hearing your music, because that's what I love to do all day. So find the video, leave me a comment of where I can listen to your music. Leave me one of your Spotify links or a link to your YouTube channel so everybody can see it, not just me. And I will definitely come and subscribe to you and check out your music and see what you produced. I'd also like to know what you're producing on. Like, are you using Mac? Are you using Windows? Are you using what current controller are you using? Are you excited about iKey Multimedia? Is there something that you think is missing in this workstation that maybe you have in something else? I'd love to know because I'm really interested in stuff like that. And yeah, and if there's anything you see in the studio that you'd like to see me review, I literally have a lot of stuff here. So happy to do it for you guys. I will catch you again later. And thanks so much for listening. See you later.